go. Prime living is the way to go. Oh, where to go? Where it is down. I got the right to be. Just constantly leave it on.
Okay.
And then you know what? If we're not talking for 20 minutes and stuff, and you have that on film, then guess what? Then you just have to weed through it. Like that's how you get good material.
All right, Steven Spielberg.
I know an awkward vlogger when I see one.
We had to get one of those things that you can like prop right here, so we don't have to like hold it and even think about it being on.
I'm not bothering me because I'm not holding it.
Oh, it's right there, shrimpers.
No, it's not. It was 3. Wait, what the freak?
I was right.
I guess you can't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where to go. I'm getting a little stressed out because all I wanted some shrimper seafood.
you said shrimper seafood.
Is he waiting to turn in here?
He's gonna let you go in front of him.
Oh. What did he say? What did he say?
I don't know. He said, "Go ahead, man."
He's like Judas. It's scary.
I love when you go like this.
I don't know what Judas Iscariot looks like, but I do know from drawings that my mom used to have in our house.
Oh, parking for Manatee Marina and shrimpers only.
How do they know that if you're not?
Maybe you have to show them your receipt.
Do you want shrimpers?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to shrimpers. No, let's go to shrimpers.
McGregor jacked the crap out of my lip in like 4 different places.
Can I do a Yui?
I don't know.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm on a roller coaster right now.
And one of the places that he scratched me, it caused a ulcer, and then I have a wisdom tooth growing in the back here, and it's kind of painful. And then up here, I have another weird scratch thing. I don't know what it is.
Going to shrimp? Yeah. Thank you.
There's like a huge seafood festival going on right here, and there's like tons of like parking not available, and like the shrimpers where you can eat has like a lot of parking.
You want shrimpers? Yeah. Sick, bro. Awesome. Good food. What?
What if he wasn't even working? Okay, so the other day we were at CVS and my car just turned off, and then this wouldn't work, and we found out that
to explain this needs to be a really long time, and I can do it, or we can both do it when we get back from eating our coconut shrimp. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait. We're gonna sit outside.
I don't think we have a choice. Isn't the whole thing like outside?
No. I don't tell Michael Jordan how to play basketball. Don't tell me how to operate in shrimpers. But I feel like doing something weird like Ellie Dance's song. She just said they're not seating outside today because of the wind. My entire shrimpers experience is ruined and it hasn't even begun yet.
Oh my gosh, there's actually really somebody playing.
Yes. Did they really just say they're not seating outside? Did they really just say that? Do you want to go here anymore? Do you? Do you want to go here? Do you want to go here? Click them in the keys.
Wow, it's such a nice day at Shrimpers. We got a nice view of the water. Wow. That's my view. So Alex told me last time he came here he had the dolphin nuggets, and I was thinking that on the menu it was going to say dolphin nuggets.
No, it's Floridian.
It's Floridian fish and chips, but you took it upon yourself to call them dolphin nuggets.
It's great. Seriously, don't worry about it.
Well, it's really hard to get that stuff.
No, don't worry about it. Hey bro, I love Coke anyway, so now I get to wear it. Our server just dropped Coke all over Moab.
Do you know my favorite thing?
You just sat there and watched.
Alex has been asking for us to go to Shrimpers all week. Like every night he says, can we go to Shrimpers? I'm like, no, we gotta go on a day where like we can actually like see the water and everything. But he's been absolutely asking to go to Shrimpers every single day. And he put a nice little He has a nice little pair of like gym shorts on. He has his hat on. He's really comfy and ready to go. As they sat us here, he goes, "Oh, good, a place with sun. I can wear my sunglasses." The face that you gave me when it initially spilled on me, and all I could think to myself was you saying, "Help." Your face that you first gave me was like you got kind of ticked off. And I feel like you saw your entire Shrimpers experience flash before your eyes.
I don't take life too seriously. I don't take myself too seriously. And I'm like,
Okay, we're gonna.
it's fun. It happens. It's funny. I'm a server. It's happened to me before. Who cares? Because of that happening, Amanda and I just laughed so hard, and laughter's good for the soul.
Oh, all right. We're going offline right now.
Again, these are crazy.
I'm so excited.
What?
No.
What's that?
Strawberry horseradish. What'd you get?
I got this here, dolphin nuggets, some French fries, delicious. Appetizer coconut shrimp, really good.
And I got chicken wings because I am not much of a fish person. They taste kind of gross.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say? I'm getting full. All right, we're leaving Shrimpers. Had a great lunch. My stomach is very full right now. What about you?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna look at the new boat we're looking to purchase. It's called Megabucks because that's what we have, Megabucks. This is more like the boat we're gonna buy. Whole festival happening right now. What's the festival called, Amanda?
Seafood festival.
Seafood festival. Oh, it's been so nice to eat out here. Isn't that great? Got a nice boat. I love living in Florida, but I also strive to live in a place where it like snows and I don't know. But there's a lot of manatees around here,
Do
probably.
you see any?
No, I'm just saying it looks like a place they would probably. I'll come to chillax. Why does being in a boat do something to everybody's conscience and just make you feel like you're cooler than everybody else?
But don't you just feel like such a dweeb just standing on like land and they're like having fun?
Because I can outfish them.
And they
so.
always look like they're having fun too. Whenever we go somewhere that's like close to the water or eat by the water, Alex
On the
becomes
bright
like a
side,
Jack
my shorts
Sparrow.
are drying.
The whole entire time he wants to talk about how like his life dream is to have a boat and to live on water and all this stuff.
It's not working.
It's because it's not in there.
Baby.
Was it in there?
Yes, it's in there.
You don't have your phone on there.
All right, so this is a great time to tell about what happened. I know everybody, the joke on me is that I'm a storyteller and all I do is talk. I'll cut this very short as possible. Ever since we got back from our honeymoon, our cars have just been getting railed. We've been dating for 3.5 years, 4 years, and neither one of us have ever had a problem with our car. We get back from a honeymoon and then individually, like things are just happening. The other day, Amanda was driving my car, had it parked at something, and while she was, inside, fooling around, a car smacked into the side of my car, drove off, did not leave their information, so we have no clue so there's a whole dent in the inside of my car. Both of our tires have blown out in the span of probably 2 weeks. And then a little cherry on top, the other night we were hanging out and we're like, let's go home, let's go watch the Heat game, let's go relax, play with our dog. But first, let's stop in the Walgreens on Canner and let's snag, some water bottles because we're out. And I go to park the car, but I realized that I parked the car like it wasn't straight in. So I back up to pull it back in and I just arrange it, straighten it out. And then I like put the gear shift in park. Put it in park. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I just sit back to relax. I'm like, you hanging out, and the car just goes forward and like goes over the what do you call it?
The curve.
And I'm like, no, that's not what I said. Every time we would put it like in a different gear, it would just like the gear shift would just slide into like each different gear and like would not let our car work. And so long story short, the car turns off, can't get it to turn back on. We're stuck in the Walgreens parking lot for probably what?
An hour altogether.
Hour and a half, probably. We talked to both of our parents. Both dads actually have been really helpful, and they both figure out that it's a problem with our linkage.
This little piece right there,
Right here.
when you take it off,
Right there.
it's like not connected,
Yeah.
and it makes the gears like. Do you have it off right now?
It's off.
It makes supposed to like go like really easily to like each thing. Like it's not.
It doesn't
supposed to do
lock it
that.
in to like what gear it is.
And then when you put it back, we have to like hold it there.
Here, let's put it back in. There, so it's in. And so basically, we've had to kind of take this entire compartment off, and every time we want to shift the car in gear, we have to like put our hand down here and kind of make sure, like manually keep it on and change the gear. So let me give them an example. So right now it's on.
Thank God we don't have like what is it called?
Like automatic or manual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other one called?
It's like a stick shift.
Stick shift. Yeah. Thank God we don't have stick shift.
So right now it's on reverse, so it's back up because it's on there. So we're backing up, right? It's great. I push. Let's say I want to put it in park. I gotta like hold this on, shift the gear, right? See, hold it, shift the gear. So that's our life.
I am so lucky to even have a car
Yeah.
that takes me from point A to point B, so I should not be complaining.
And I'm being really serious when I'm saying this. We've made it an effort just to always tithe and to give a little bit more and just make that a priority. Like I grew up, my parents, taught me that. So to me, it really isn't even like a thought. It's just something that my first response, you always tithe. And same with Amanda. This has just been a really good season that like things are happening, but it's made us kind of rely on God and be like, yeah, listen, we don't know what's happening. We're trusting you. Our life is in your hands. And we've actually seen him like come through and provide really well. Our cars are so close to all being fixed, and
we're just thankful
happy
to be able to drive them. Alex
Yeah.
got his tires like fixed yesterday, so he had one blown out tire, so we had been driving on the spare for longer than I'd like to admit. And then they found out that another one of them was like about to like blow.
yeah, like the thread was out, and so he kind of showed me that.
So Alex got 2 new tires at like a pretty good price because my dad introduced us to this place. It's like a secret place, but we know about it.
Yeah.
And it's like good. And then just my stick shift, I think I'm gonna take my I didn't tell Alex this, but I'll tell him right now and see what he thinks. Take what I make from my tax return and get hubcaps and get my roof painted. But I'm just thankful that we have a car.
The one thing I like about this place, Econo Tire, I think.
Econo Tire, yeah.
The one thing I like is they don't try and like hound you to buy things. Like they weren't like that when I was in there yesterday. And the guy showed me, like walked me through, and he was like, hey, your back right one, it's not there yet, but I would say like in 2 to 3 weeks you probably need to think about getting this one changed too.
It's not like a chain, like it wasn't like a Tires Plus or like a not Jiffy Lube. Tires Plus or Tire Kingdom. Just like this like privately owned place that is inexpensive but still does a quality job. So yep, we're back in business, driving our cars, making it work, and we're just feeling blessed.
God is good.
We don't take McGregor to the dog park anymore. You know where we take him? Where do we take him?
Bubbins Park.
The Bubbins Park!
Do you think we have time?
What time does your shift begin?
4:45.
What time do you have to leave here?
Probably 4. I'd rather not be rushing around.
Okay. I really want you to see him with the big dogs.
Okay, there'll be many times where I can see him with the big dog. The hardest thing of my day is trying to put socks on with McGregor in the house. It's like Hungry Hungry Hippo. It's not a toy for you, it's a sock for my foot. No, it's my sock.
Ew, you're so annoying. You said that's my sock.
He's literally leaping.
Have you ever found the source of all this fluff around our house?
I've been
We
searching
keep finding more and more fluff from McGregor,
Hey.
but we can't find a source of it. There's like no toys that have holes in them. It's been like a week like that. So Alex is at work at Carrabba's. So for dinner, I'm gonna eat my leftover Carrabba's from last night because I went there with my parents. Plus I didn't really eat that much lunch at Shrimpers. I ate like 2 coconut shrimps, which I like. I really like shrimp, so I like that. But Alex, now that you're watching this, the wings weren't very good. But I brought them home because I think maybe I can like tear them up and like make something else with them, like a buffalo chicken pizza or something. But I'm gonna have my leftover chicken parm with some pasta, carbs. I'm thinking about doing, shout out to Ashley and Katie. We're thinking about doing something called, we're not thinking about it, that's me in denial. We're actually going to be doing on Monday, if they're still interested in doing it with me, the GM diet, which is less of a diet and more of like a detox, and has had really great results. Somebody at our church actually recommended it to us and said that like he lost like so much weight starting off with that detox, and that just in the 1 week of doing it he lost 10 pounds. You only do it for a week, and then you just go on with a regular diet, but this is more of just like a detox to flush out your system. So we're thinking about doing it. So yeah, I'm excited. This is the last couple of meals before I try it out. Okay,
really funny.
I'm gonna close out yesterday's vlog right now. Closing it out right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.